Hi, my name is Samuel Velasquez, and the course that I have created is for a professional learning series that will occur mainly over the span of 5 months. That gives enough time for adult learners to process the information and apply the information to their own learning environments. The focus will be the development of the IB classroom in our campus. This professional learning is targeted towards the teachers and administrators in our campus as we transition throughout the process of becoming an IB campus. The title of this professional learning series is Sailing into Success Developing the IB PYP Classroom at Frank Gusick Elementary, which ties into our mission and vision of educating the whole child, as well as the theme for the upcoming school year. The learning will dive into what IB is, how the learning environment is developed for an IB campus, as well as other topics regarding the overarching theme of successfully creating an IB PYP classroom. Included is also the three-column table for the professional learning. The BAG, or Big Hairy Audacious Goal, is that learners will understand, explain, and implement the components of the IBPYP framework in their classroom to develop authentic learning environments. Included in the learning are several learning goals, learning activities, and assessment activities. For foundational knowledge, learners will analyze and internalize what IB is, the PYP framework, and the learner's profile. And this will include activities such as a transdisciplinary map, IB instructional checklist, discussions, as well as activities for assessments that will include reflections, discussions, and a learner survey. For application, our goal is that learners will apply the characteristics of the learner's profile and develop their own exemplars. The activities for this goal would be that the learner profile development, small group lesson brainstorm, and a K2 and 3 to 5 vertically aligned learner profile. For the assessment activity is for this goal to share vertically aligned methods for lesson implementation of the IBPYP learner's profile, as well as a reflection and discussion. For our integration, our goal is that learners will integrate and synthesize the IBPYP framework components with the AVID strategies used in the classroom. The learning activities for this goal will be a game based learning activity of Match the Strategy, as well as a Venn diagram to compare and contrast AVID and IB. The assessment activities for this goal would be a reflection of integration of AVID and IB into the curriculum, as well as a reflection of learning titled I Wonder. For the human dimension or caring, our goal is learners will demonstrate their creativity by engaging their students in the creation of their own learner's profile or learning profiles. Showcase the learning through the digital platform would be the main activity, and our assessment activities would be an experience discussion as well as a presentation of lessons and feedback. And for our last goal on the learning how to learn, learners will utilize video and digital and print resources to develop a deeper understanding of the IBPYP framework and expand their teacher toolbox for the campus wide implementation of the IBPYP framework. This will go into activities such as personalized study plan development and a discussion of what IB campus wide implementation will look like. Also, for assessment, we will have a learner survey as well as the next steps agenda. This course will also have an implementation outline. The time frame for the implementation is that this professional learning community will meet once a month for 90-minute sessions in a face-to-face and self-paced learning using a learning management systems that will include lessons, work sessions, as well as feedback and coaching sessions. Our campus goal is to develop and train all campus teachers in the IBPYP framework and develop the necessary components for the full and complete implementation of the IBPYP framework in the 2024-25 school year. And what's our why? Frank Gusick Elementary is currently in the application and implementation phases of becoming an IB campus in Dallas ISD and developing our team members into leaders that can implement, uphold, and develop our mission, vision, and instructional excellence through this transition is ultimately our goal. The course outline will have several modules. The first one is getting started, which will be a BLC cohort introduction that will be on August 4th, and we'll have the objective of welcoming back our teachers and introducing the PLC cohort as well as the learning management system and the site team. Secondly, we would move into what is IBPYP in another session, and then we would move into what the learner profile is with its objectives and lessons, as well as all the other aspects that will be included throughout the learning. Then we will focus into what AVID and IBPYP coming together looks like for our campus and how we will use both strategies and initiatives to develop our instructional excellence. And finally, we'll come into the last two lessons, which would be essential agreements and showcasing the learning from our learners, and a personalized study plan and the spring semester agenda, which would conclude by December 11th and conclude our fall semester. Ultimately, the goal of this learning is for our teachers to feel confident and equipped with the necessary tools for the implementation of IBPYP in our classrooms. In the second semester, we will focus and move forward into developing the curriculum that the ISD provides with the IBPYP framework.